Hello everyone, Stuart here, and today we're reviewing the Transformers War for Cybertron C's Commander class Jetfire. Now it's made by Hasbro from 2019. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the package, so I'm not going to show the package, so unfortunately, I just throw it away, so that's my fault. So here is Jetfire in his Commander class, and he is based on Jetfire or Skyfire in the G1 cartoon, what do you want to call it. He is one of his Starscream. In case you're not familiar who he is, so Jetfire or Skyfire, what you want to call it, he's basically one of the former of the Starscream was the closest friend at the back of Cybertron, who would later betray him, who later joined Autobots from the episode Fires in the Sky Mountain. I think his name could be right, but ultimately he later joined Route, and that's about it. He was first appeared season 1 episode, but until season 2, up until he disappeared after season 2, he was presumed killed off screen along the others. So here's Jetfire in his jet mode. He is really big. He is huge, and he is about, I believe he's about 7.5 inches because of the carry weapons, and one is in 5.5 inches because of that. And this one's longer to over 12 inches. So yeah, he is one of the largest vehicle modes. Now here's a shows the size comparison to this vehicle mode. Here's next to Studio Series Jazz. It's how pretty big it is one. And here is next to Optimus Prime, the Earthrise one. He's kind of pretty big when this one overall this massive large vehicles. But before we get to his jet himself, let's take a look. It comes with a few weapons. So it comes with take a mop, take an skull peg. Now it comes with little weapon packs. One's a double blasters, and one was a cannon that was the armor part, which we'll get at that second. We'll get to part 2. We'll look at his armor. So yeah. The vehicle itself, it looks pretty good. It looks exactly just like he did the animated series from the original cartoon and the War for Cybertron TV series. They both look exactly the same. I really like his detail. It's just a blue. It does a open little cockpit here. Well, you don't see it. I think it opens. There you go. It has a cockpit inside. He comes with weird black thing. It's kind of hard to pick. Was removable, so I'm just going to keep it that. I like how it has a detail. It's a little kind of plastic with this one. Nice one. Minus has looks like a scratch of paint. It's a nice little Autobot logo, and the coolest feature is just like the original anime series where Jetfire or Skyfire first appears. It did push in and turn it and reveals the Decepticon logo. That's a pretty cool feature if you wanted to be like a Decepticon side or the Autobot side, no matter where you want to side. So overall, this looks pretty cool. This is sizes. Now he does get have a landing gear, was a pretty nice one, and sadly it does have wheels in this one. If you want to close the wheels, shows them down here. It's got a robot jumps. So close in. And here we have Jetfire without his landing gear. And it shows a little back the thrusters. Pretty big largers. Now, this figure jet was a pretty large one. And now for transformation. First, let's turn and bend his little gears, and then we'll do the exactly same. First, let's rotate and start close. A little closing there. Do it exactly the same here. Then do it exactly the same, closing and collapse here. Now what you're gonna do is start unpegging here, and you can see it has an arm here. You take it off, has a little ratchet joints, kind of unpeg here. Start rotating around. Here are ratchet joints. Now, next one, also first to do, let's start unpegging this here. You taking it up. Come on. Oh! Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's start unpeg. Try to unpeg. Oh, sorry, man. Almost get break, but that'll be really terrifying. What if the figures gets break? That's okay. That's pretty careful. You gotta be careful that I don't want to get break the figures in accident. Okay, continue it. Now, first, next to do this little thing, this little close. Well, now, this is gonna be really tricky. You guys who don't see it. So close. Did I miss that? Oh wait, no, it says. Yeah, I did it exactly the same. Unpeg here. And here is Jetfire's leg. And then let's do a rotate feet. So back feet rotate. Now let's move on next to do sort of banded rotate. So round. Now, this one was a little circle connector. Starts, you can see it's got a little slot in the connector here. And then what to do, rotate around. Then push them down here. Now let's get a little connect here. Just try to stay connect here. Then next to do is a rotate his fist. Now what do is connect. And then rotate his. What to do is start to rotate his here ratchet joint. It's got a kind of annoying sound. Oh, almost rotate. I almost forgot closing. That's that. Well, take here this. Now back to Jennifer. Now do exactly the same. Let's start rotate. Then first to do, let's start. Let's get a little peg here. Close this and do it exactly the same. And the ratchet joints. And try and close them together. And that was it. Oh, I almost forgot to pull it over. Try to push it. Now let's try out peg. It's gonna connect here. Let's close that in that case. Alright, so here's Jetfire or Skyfire, what you want to call it, in his robot mode. Now this is really cool. It's pretty show accurate. Now this figure is about 12 inches. He is huge. And he is taller than the rest of the other Autobots. And here's next to the Optimus Prime from Earthrise. He has pretty big, taller ones. So that was pretty cool in this one. Now let's better look at the head sculpt. The head sculpt for Jetfire looks pretty cool. It looks very show accurate. It looks pretty much just like he did 100% very show accurate. I like his head sculpt just like he did animated series. I like his eyes are blue. It's got a hand for hands. It's got a little Autobot's logo. Like I said, it has a little. If you want to switch either Autobot or Decepticon, no matter what you say, it has a weird. Let's open. You take a. Well, it has a weird connect. That was slot connect. That was goes into armor. We'll get into part 2 later, and it shows the rest of the body was just nice. Just the rest of the back. There's nothing much. Oh, it has a wing, so pretty much show accurate. Overall, I think it's the coolest, one of the tallest figures I've ever seen. He's pretty tall. Nice little detail. My only complaint I have is looks like it'll lose. I'd be scared what if the legs, his joint could snap. So, overall, it's a very, very large figure, this. Oh, I almost forgot his light pipe was. You cannot see it. Has a light pipe. It's pretty hard to see, but that's in pretty details. As for articulation for Jetfire, it does get head can rotate for 60 degrees, can left right. It does get go up and down that much. It does get arms because up and down goes in and out because it's ratchet joints. He has a bicycle, then in the elbow has a weird ratchet joint sound snap. It does get wrist can rotate 360 degrees. Oops, almost get loose. It does get weird. Almost forgot he's got a cool little feature. It's got a peg. And you open his hand, the peg will disappear. But you will close this, his hand disappear. That was pretty cool. It does get swivel. It does get swivel waist can rotate. He has a swivel waist. It's kind of little tie. Oh, I almost has a little gimmick. It does a little handle. That was for jet mode. Apparently, I completely forgot. Sorry, bud. His leg is forwards and back. Goes in and out that much. He has a thigh swivel. Then in the knee was the ratchet joints. Nelda, he has an ankle forwards the back. It does go side, but it does looks like it's side, but it can't move. So that's a nice, a really cool pulsable. So that is part one from this Jetfire from shows the vehicle mode to transmission to articulation. So part two, we'll look at the surgery. So thanks for watching.